Hey guys, how's it going? Really? That's good. That's great to hear. Just messing about, guys. Anyway, how's it going? Welcome back to Sakura Spirit. This is episode 10. I believe in the last episode I mentioned it was episode 10 and I messed that up. Whoops. But anyway, welcome back to Sakura Spirit. Just to mention what happened in the last episode, well, what did we find out? Well, we had Takahiro, Machiko and Maeko going back through the forest, leaving the mansion back to go to Tsundere Shrine. We met Tsundere. She's just as mischievous as ever. Shows no regrets about bringing Takahiro into this world, but we're okay with that. So we met her. She basically, Machiko was still nervous around her, and we were playing, the two fox girls were playing a game in the forest along the way there, and Tsundere questioned why Takahiro was still around the girls and not going to the human village, and also why he didn't take part in the games, but he didn't know the rules, and I mean, I'd never heard of the games they were talking about. So Tsundere also then took us into the shrine alone, because the fox girls didn't want to go in, unless they're not allowed. I don't know. But they... Tsundere basically told us that the fox spirits are actually not a part of this other human world. They're actually of the spirit world, the spirit realm. Whenever I mention that, I always think of Bleach, just because of the spirit world where all the soul reapers come from. So it just reminds me of Bleach. But anyway, so after that, we found out that they're from another world, but also the worlds kind of collided or joined temporarily, which forced Machiko and Maeko into the human world when they were toddlers. But not only that, we've also found out that there's 4 other spirits in this that were transported into this world, as well as Machiko and Maeko. But apparently they're not fox girls, but we never got told who they are and what they look like or anything like that. And we also got told that there was an opportunity for Takahiro to help Machiko and Maeko maybe become friends with the village, because one of the other spirits is heading to the village right now. And as you can see from the screen, that's basically where we're at right now. We are, well, Takahiro, Machiko and Maeko are obviously heading to the village. But while that's going on, something else is happening. Something is going down. Business is going down in Harumaru. So, let's get back into this. I think we've covered this line, but we'll just build it up again. Meanwhile, in the village. Oh, and of course the ellipses. How could we forget the dots? Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. So, the 2 guards who had just returned from patrolling the area found their village in uproar. Oh, alright, so both their 2 best guards, Narumi and Miyo, have been out patrolling, and while they've been gone, shit has hit the fan apparently, so don't know what's going on. Let's find out. Chaos reigned supreme as villagers fled their homes, screaming about some monster that had appeared at the marketplace. Armed with their weapons, the 2 rushed off to deal with the threat. Oh man, so we've got a monster, which we'll assume is this one of the other 4 spirits coming into the village. Don't know what they want. Well, I guess let's find out. Miyo. The return of Miyo, the Tsundere Tyrant, everyone. Another attack? So soon? First those crafty fox crooks sneak in twice, and now this? Hikage! Report! What is it this time? Oh, and Narumi is also making her entrance again.
Several shop owners report seeing the same girl enter their shops, take food, and eat it without paying. Afterwards, she seemed to turn see-through and, melt away.
Guys, judging from this description, this girl, so it's a girl, and also has the ability to turn see-through and melt. I'm thinking a certain not demon, being, usually used in anime games like this, in anime. Let's just see if it's that type.
She was reported nearby, but I...
Narumi looks really concerned. Either she's worried about telling Miyo that she failed in stopping him or lost him, or she's freaked out by whatever type of demon spirit this is.
One? How can one girl cause this much havoc? Those useless guardsmen. Hikage, come with me. We will deal with this one girl ourselves.
Emphasis on the one. Just damn. So obviously Miyo and Narumi are not just the only guards, but only one person and none of the other guards can help. Oh dear.
That, I don't know if I can.
What do you mean? Oh, a spirit, right. Narumi, I need you to ensure that no one gets hurt, gets near. I'm trusting you with this. Whoops. I was thinking something else there, but probably doesn't want them to get hurt either. Much to the relief of Narumi, the katana-wielding girl approached a nearby shop, which had a crowd of people gathering around it. So apparently people are gathering around where this monster is. Okay.
Devious monster, show yourself this instant. Surrender yourself and I might let you go free.
However, the moment she tried to enter the building, a large pink mass surged outwards, knocking her back onto the ground. A large pink mass.
Miyo!
In the shadow of a nearby building, a figure could be seen rustling about. Upon closer inspection, it turned out to be a girl, seemingly occupied downing several bottles of sake before she dropped them and turned to look at the person who had interrupted her. Ah, man, she's just in the the local tavern getting drunk. She's just getting disturbed by the guards. I mean, Miyo will just go in there. Let me see your ID. I doubt it. When she finally moved into the light, it became clear that she wasn't a villager, but a girl. I called it. It's exactly what I thought. But a girl covered in slime from head to toe. It's a slime spirit. Okay. Okay, so this is the slime girl. Yeah, she was right. Pink mask, pink hair, and pink, body suit, I guess. Well, body completely made of slime, I guess. Right, another voice. Right, here we go.
I spilled that tasty drink because you surprised me. Now I'm sad. I'm a sad. What the? You are not welcome here, spirit. You have caused chaos, and that tasty drink, as you said, was not yours. You are a thief and a nuisance. Leave immediately.
Oh, she's bringing on that sass. She's serious Miyo face is on right now.
I'm not a thief.
I think I may have not said that right.
And what's a nuisance? You're just trying to act like a smarty pants because I don't know those fancy words.
Yeah, I guess these girls were completely isolated, so they might not know all the words in the human language, I guess.
Typical. It means you are a bother. You do not belong here. Liar. The forest is my home, and this place is part of the forest. Therefore, I am not a thief. Everything in the forest belongs to me and my sisters, including you.
Oh boy. She's laid claim to Miyo. I have no idea how that's going to turn out. Let's find out. It's probably going to go one way.
What do you mean? Don't try anything funny, spirit. I have fought against your kind before, and I still stand strong here today. Hikage, evacuate the people!
Just to emphasize the shout that she is producing right now.
Seems like the human girl wants to play.
Oh, and she's got a devious smile on her face. Yeah, she must have a plan against Miyo and her katana wielding skills.
Do not belittle my ability to defend this village. Ha!
Oh. The girl lunged forward with her katana drawn and slashed through the spirit's body. Ooh, ouch. That's going to cause some damage. That's a lot of damage. However, the part that was sliced through sealed up almost as quickly, rendering the attack completely ineffective. I was about to also say it sounded like an RPG, but, oh. No effect. It's not very effective, Miyo.
Ah, that tickles.
With the sword stuck inside the slime girl's body. Ouch! Well, doesn't sound as if it's hurting her. The spirit quickly lashed forwards, spraying several jets of a slimy substance at the female guard, who soon discovered that her clothes began to melt away. Yeah, typical anime trope that involves slime monsters. There's quite a few. It's been in Konosuba and a few others. Yeah, quite a few others.
Let's see how confident you are without your sword. And clothes.
Oh no. Miyo. Oh dear. Well, so, the slime girl still got the katana in her gut or something. And, well, Miyo's... I'm guessing Miyo's probably trying to help herself rather than defend right now. Humming the last part with childish playfulness, the slime girl pushed the swordswoman down onto the grass. The slime that had been splattered onto her starting to harden, causing her to stick to the ground. Oh wow, so it's like... Wow, so this slime has amazing properties. It melts clothes and it also turns to cement. Okay. Oh my god. Oh dear. Damn. Oh damn. Yeah, so she's not bad. But yeah, she's lost all her clothes, or almost all her clothes, and she's totally been covered in slime. It's also holding her to the ground. Also, what the? It's like part of the slime here is actually choking her. That's a little harsh. And yeah, the slime's conveniently covering up certain places. But yes, Miyo is furious as well as embarrassed. So, oh dear.
Ah! What the? Let me go, cheater! Devious fiend! Hey, you're the one who tried to use a sword against me.
Well, how would she know that her sword wouldn't work on you? How would she have known that? It's default Miyo. Use the katana and start swinging.
Don't you know that girls like me can easily avoid such things? Besides, this way I can continue eating in peace.
Yeah, that's true. She's just going to leave Miyo in the middle of the village square, completely naked apart from slime, her new slime suit. Because slime is the new fashion these days, guys. I mean, all of you have probably seen a slime video on YouTube, probably. But yeah, it's probably the new fashion of this village now. Is the new fashion. And she's just leaving Miyo there just to go eat.
Now, be a good girl and stay here while I grab some more yummies. Never! I will not rest until you have been vanquished! Damn you!
Yeah, I'm guessing that's really solidified quite hard. Yeah, you can't even see her other hand. It's completely stuck to the ground.
It's useless. Once my slime hardens, a puny human like you won't be able to break out of it, especially one who is powerless without a sharp stick.
Savage burn to Miyo, but also kind of true. We haven't seen her defend at all, really, without her katana. Don't know if she's got any good hand-to-hand combat skills like Takahiro. Maybe she has a particular set of skills. Who knows?
I assure you, I am more than just a monkey with a sharp stick. You will never break my stamina. You will not make me silent. Ah!
Her Miyo's war cry. Miyo struggled, clenching her fists in an effort to try and free herself. The slime cracked here and there, but nothing indicated that it was ready to yield. Also, now, well, I was about to say where's Narumi, but she's been ordered to protect the villagers, so I'm guessing she can't really help Miyo at this point.
Yes, You're a stuck monkey, but you're kind of loud. It's giving me a headache.
The slime girl playfully tapped her forehead as Miyo continued her desperate attempts to break free. Oh, slime girl's just there, just going, dick. Ouch.
Just answer me this. Why do your spirits target us? You could go anywhere. You could spend your days hidden deep within your forest, and yet you constantly attack us. Constantly throw our lives around like they were nothing.
Wow. Yeah, I suppose from what we've heard in the past that people got hurt due to their playing.
But the forest is boring. There isn't anyone around to play with aside from my sisters. You humans are such a curious bunch, but it's no fun when you all raise your swords, torches, and pitchforks whenever we visit.
Ah, right, okay, so she mentions her sisters, so I suppose it makes sense. Every character apart from Takahiro in this game, oh, and Hayate, the elder, is a girl. There's only 2 dudes and the rest are all girls, so that makes sense, actually.
You know what else isn't fun? Having to rebuild our homes every time you visit. We do not want our lives ruined every time you're feeling bored and wish to play. We are not toys, you monster. We are humans, proud and wise, strong beings with souls and minds. We will not stand by idly as you terrorize our people. I'm not too sure about pride and strength. You do realize that if it wasn't for my slime, you'd be giving the villagers a show they wouldn't soon forget, don't you?
Yes, yeah, you definitely would be giving at least half the population a show, I guess. Fan service.
That's not... You're the one who... My clothes are... That's not important right now. If it wasn't for this goo, I would still have my clothes on. Fiend, monster, bratty little thing.
Savage burn. Best insults ever. Yeah, Miyo, we may need to work on you insulting your enemies.
Oh, so you want me to remove my slime? I guess you're kind of annoying with your nagging and all. Maybe I need to punish you a bit.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't know whether... No, she probably doesn't want that. Miyo would not want that. She's pretty embarrassed at the situation enough right now. The slime girl smiled mischievously at Miyo as the slime that covered the girl started to compress, almost painfully. So, oh, ouch. So it's now crushing her a bit. Ouch.
Ah! This is nothing compared to what this village has had to endure. I only came by to get some yummies. You're the one who decided to make a show out of it. You took from many shops without paying for it. Ah! Actually, maybe I should wrap you up in a cocoon and drag you back to my home. Then I won't have to visit the village to play with someone.
Oh, yeah, Miyo personally wouldn't like that, but I'd imagine she loves her village very much, so she might actually agree to that term. Although she probably wouldn't want to be the slime girl and her sister's plaything.
If that is what it takes, I would do anything to protect this village and the people in it. If you promise me that you will not return to the village, then...
Oh, so I called it, yeah. So, willingly sacrifice herself to the village.
You aren't exactly in any position to make demands.
That's also true.
Stop! You can't go in there!
Oh my. Particularly doing that slime girl's voice is really hurting my throat. Okay, so here we go. I just judging from the blue text, I'm assuming this is Takahiro. So, there they are. Maeko-chan, go! Use your magic.
Right!
The sound of running footsteps came from the crowd, when suddenly the slime girl felt her body growing warmer. Small flame sparks seemingly floating around her body, causing her body to slowly melt. Oh wow! Oh damn! So there's she's around her body. There's like little flames. Ouch! So yeah, I guess that would be quite effective against the slime monster, forcing her to melt. I'm guessing that must be Maiko's magic. At the same time, from amidst the crowd, 3 figures courageously appeared. They're just rushing in to save the day, to keep the slime girl from her prey. 2 fox spirits, one muttering an incantation of sorts, while the other was holding some sort of ritualistic staff. Oh! Alright, okay. Well, yeah, we did learn that Machiko does use magic, but she obviously uses different magic than Maeko, and she has a staff now. Wow. Trailing behind them was the Naginata-wielding guard, accompanied by a young man. Please, Narumi-san, we're trying to help. I don't want to have to stop you.
If you think you can save Miyo, then okay, just know that if any funny business goes down, I will chop your head clean off.
Oh wow, Jesus! These girls are dangerous at their threats. First castration and now decapitation. Right. I hope the girls know what they're doing. Yeah, no pressure, mate. Your fate lies with Machiko and Maeko pulling off the magic.
Sakura, what are you doing here?
Oh, alright, so the pink... Yeah, that makes sense. Pink slime girl's called Sakura.
You! Fox!
While the slime girl was being distracted by the fox spirits, I ran over to Miyo's side, using all my strength to pull up the slime that covered her. Yes, I know Takahiro's the, hero coming in to save the day, but he's probably not the best option to go up to Miyo in her current state. However, all I seemed to manage was a slight tear. Freeing the girl was clearly going to take a while. They're here to help, so use your energy for something useful, like getting rid of this damn slime.
Ah, Machiko, have you come to play as well? Please, tell your sister to stop her spell. It feels rather tingly.
She's getting the tingles.
Maeko, keep up the good work. No, Sakura, I have not come to play. You are a fool, a bubble-brained moron. Why are you harassing the villagers? If you wanted food, you know you could have come to the mansion.
Oh, right, so does that mean these 4 other sisters know where Machiko and Maeko live? Why have they not gone there then?
Meanie Machiko, you can't tell me what to do. Not to mention, the food from the village is tastier than the fruit at your place. Besides, I just wanted to play with them a bit. But then they started screaming, and this monkey girl with her sharp stick tried to scare me away. I will not stand for these insults. Just you wait until I am free. One-sama, the spell is almost done. If I keep going on, it might... Just a little more, little one. Sakura, I do not wish for this to end this way. You know what will happen if Maiko's spell is allowed to continue.
Oh. Does Maeko have the ability to completely melt her? Evaporate her completely? Maybe so.
You might get stuck in your midget foam for a long time, and I am certain you do not want that.
Oh, okay, so they can shrink. Well, at least this girl, we don't know what the other sisters are like, but at least Sakura can go into a smaller form.
Leave this village, please. Buh, you're going to melt me? That's unfair. My sisters won't be happy to hear Machiko and Maeko sided with the silly humans, when all I was doing was having some fun. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Okay, Arnold. And with those words, the slime girl melted into a pool of water and soon disappeared from sight. And there she goes. Ah. Okay, so crisis averted, guys, apart from maybe Miyo will now turn the Fox Girls and Takahiro into shish kebab, if we've been told before. Once the slime girl had disappeared from the village, I succeeded in tearing off the slime that covered Miyo. Ah, so the slime immediately releases her as soon as Sakura left Sakura has left the building, slime destroyed. However, as the slime shattered into millions of tiny pieces, Miyo was left without any form of cover, causing me to quickly cover my eyes. Miyo, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're gonna get... well, she might not have a katana on her right now, but she's gonna punch you in the face, probably. Typical anime trope.
Don't you dare look at me!
Scrambling to her feet, the girl rushed away, most likely in search of a change of clothes. Could be a good idea. With the slime girl gone, the villagers turned towards the fox spirits with confused gazes. Now this is serious time. Very serious time. What will they make of Machiko and Maeko being in the village? Let's find out. The tension in the air was thick. No one knew what to expect. Finally, a familiar figure emerged from within the crowd. I think our good old friend Hayate the Combat Elder is maybe going to bail us out here. Called it.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you again, Takahiro-kun, even if the circumstances could have been better.
You're just like, yeah, bro, welcome back. You're the only other guy in this game, so I needed some banter. Villager.
What are you saying, Elder? That man is clearly in cahoots with the spirits.
Wait a second. These girls just wanted to help.
Oh, Nei-sama, my head hurts.
Oh, she's used too much magic again. Her head's hurting again.
It's okay, dear. I'm here. Just hold on to me tightly. I'll protect you, and so will Takakun.
Yeah, Machiko, even though she's putting out a brave front, she looks a bit nervous about the situation as well.
It's a trap!
Thank you, Admiral Akbar, villager. Oh dear. He's not impressed. He's not happy.
Silence! How dare you act with such hostility toward those who just saved your lives?
Oh, Narumi's like, yeah, I guess that's true.
I guess that's true, grandfather, even though I don't like to admit it.
The crowd seemed rather startled by the firmness in the old man's voice, but soon obeyed, some of them feeling rather ashamed all of a sudden.
It is clear that you and your companions did not come here with ill intentions. Takahiro-kun, I must ask you to forgive the people for their nervousness and hostility. As you have most likely noticed, contact between the spirits and humans has been rather problematic at best.
I understand their concern, but will you at least hear me out? Hopefully he will. At least we need the elder to hear us out. Narumi might be willing to hear us out. Miyo, I don't know.
Very well. If that is what you desire, then it will be the least we can do for those who have helped save the village upon this day. However, let us wait for the chief to return. I believe it will be important for her to hear what you have to say.
It's probably true. The one that needs the most convincing is Miyo.
I'll go find her, Oji-sama.
Feeling grateful that the elder had granted me the chance to carry out my plan, we waited for Miyo to return. Thankfully, the elder brought us somewhere private, where Machiko could tend to Maeko without the villagers looking on in contempt. Yeah, that would be kind of awkward if they have major peace talks, as you could say, right in the middle of the village square with everyone watching. Okay, so, wow, so, this is a really nice house. I really like the I think it's a painting. I was wondering if it was a mirror, but I think it's a painting. And it's a brilliant view of the outside of the sakura tree. It's a really nice place. I'm assuming this is the elder's house. Narumi.
How many times am I gonna have to say it? I am sorry. I froze, okay? I panicked. Your sword is stronger than my naginata. What was I even going to accomplish by...
Oh, alright, so she's begging Miyo for forgiveness for abandoning her to Sakura. Oh dear.
That is unacceptable. I will reprimand... What are those creatures doing here? Elder-sama, this is highly unorthodox. Oh, she's just noticed that Machiko and Maeko are in the room. She's highly unorthodox. That's very true, actually. She's can be unpredictable, at least. Miyo, depending on the situation, who knows what she might do. Shh, Maeko-chan. Yes, shut up, Maeko. We're on thin ice as it is. Do not trigger her. These are our guests, Tsukino Dono. You shall treat them with the respect they deserve. Now, take your seat and listen to their tale. That is an order. Oh, well, he's laying down the law. He's saying you must obey. I understand, Elder-sama. Quite reluctant. First and foremost, let me express my gratitude for helping save this village. While Tsukino Dono's brave attempt to stop the spirit allowed us to prevent further damage, I fear that her fate would have been much worse had the spirit been allowed to continue its rampage. Very true that she was threatening to remove the slime. She would have been probably too embarrassed to actually leave her house anymore to guard. Therefore, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for saving Tsukino Dono and this village. Takahiro-kun, and you as well, Fox Spirits. No problem. Su-chan told us to do it. Besides, Sakura's a stupid smelly mini pants. I mentioned before that Miyo might need some insults, teaching insults. Maybe Maeko as well. We humbly accept your gratitude, Elder-sama. Narumi-chan, Tsukino Dono. Oh, I could just imagine his glare at those two just burning into the back of their heads. He's like, they're just like, no, and he's just like, apologize, or at least thank them. Thank you, Maeko-san, Machiko-san. You really helped us out there. You've got more guts than me. That girl had me terrified. Chicha. Okay. Do they already know each other? Well, apart from obviously chasing each other because they were stealing panties. Okay. Have you not considered that they might be working together with that monster, and that this is all just a ruse to sneak into the village and steal what little resources we have left? Oh dear, they must. These two in particular must be short on panties. The elder sighed before his gaze sharpened, his tone surprisingly stern in comparison to how he had just been talking. His voice was so harsh that both girls visibly flinched at the sound of it. You will apologize! Miyo, you seem to be underestimating the power of these spirits. You underestimate the power of the spirit side. If those three had joined forces, there would possibly have been no village left to defend. Yeah, he has a very good point. I mean, one of the four other sister spirits had you completely defeated, Miyo. Narumi was too scared to fight, and from what we can tell, the other guardsmen and women are pretty useless. So yeah, probably the village would have been fooked. The man sighed deeply, shaking his head before continuing. You should be grateful. We would not stand a chance if all spirits were to conspire against us. Do I need to remind you that we can barely stand our ground against even one of them? Elder-sama, you must understand. Due to my situation, I simply cannot pretend to be friends with a spirit. Not after everything they have done to us. But, for now, I will at least remain silent on the matter. It's probably the best course of action for Miyo at this point. There is more at stake here than my personal feud. Know this, Fox Spirits. If I find either of you doing anything suspicious, I will personally find out whether my sword goes through you as ineffectively as it did that monster. Ooh. Wow. The negotiations are going well, guys. They're going well. There shall be no talk of such things within this house!
Oh, Jesus. He's gonna, if he can afford to, he may sack Miyo later.
Now, Takahiro-kun, you mentioned you wanted to tell us something. Could it be related to your younger companion's comment? I find it curious to hear her mention the name of an old spirit such as Sayuri.
Actually, what I'm about to tell is something I learned directly from her. Oh. I think things are about to get real, guys.
You mean you met her in person?
I nodded my head firmly. There's a reason behind the spirit's attitude towards humans, and doesn't it strike you as odd that there are only spirits in this particular area?
It is true that there has been no spirit sightings outside of this region, but what does that have to do with us?
I guess this is tying in with what Sayuri said. It has something to do with this region, apparently. You see, the spirits here aren't from this world, and there he goes. He drops the truth bomb, as you could say. These two are probably gonna be not too happy with that news.
You mean to say...
Takakun, what are you saying? We are spirits, but surely we are still of this world. One-sama, what does that mean?
Sayuri told me you probably wouldn't remember it because of how young you were when it happened. Alright, he's talking to these two now. But spirits have a world of their own. Some accident caused both worlds to merge temporarily.
Then why aren't there more spirits around?
The whole thing was apparently dealt with before it got out of hand, but a few spirits became trapped here during the merging of the worlds. Machiko-san, Maeko-chan, and 4 other spirits were unfortunate enough to get stuck here. I think Sayuri willingly came here to watch over them. You remember being with Sayuri for a while, don't you?
Ah, that's none of your business. Su-chan took care of us for a little while, but then she took us to the mansion and sort of just left us there. Now we can only visit her when she wants us to.
What about these 4 other spirits?
Well, you just met one of them. Even though she's a powerful spirit, Sayuri has to follow certain rules. Because of that, she wasn't able to reach the other spirits. Yeah, Narumi's finding all this hard to take in, I guess.
I do not know what to say. I need a moment. Might I use another room to compose myself? I'll show you. I can take you somewhere and, look after you, to make sure you don't do anything fiendish and all that. Come on, Machiko-san, this way.
Okay, so Narumi takes Machiko away and again uses what I think is a nickname. When Machiko and Narumi left the room, I sighed and turned my focus back onto the conversation. Now, about the panty theft. Oh, whoops. Right, well, you better clear this up, Takahiro, I guess. Otherwise the girls are going to fear for their undies for all eternity.
Ah, right. They did seem rather adamant about getting their hands on those for some reason. What was the purpose of that? Surely those girls have undergarments of their own.
It was a simple mistake. I needed a maiden silk for my spell. How was I supposed to know that it was something other than the silky things girls wear?
It was all a misunderstanding. None of them knew that maiden silk is another term for a wedding sash.
Innocent, huh? If they really thought that, they could have just used their own. Yeah, that's where you're wrong. One-sama and I don't have any.
Oh my god. Oh, okay. Right. So, maybe they did need them then. So Maeko and Machiko never had underwear. You two. And Takiro's just like, oh my god, guys, this is not the time for this. I think we should move on to a different matter. Oh, you dirty old man. He's blushing. He's like, let's move on. Yeah, moving on. Suri suggested that we find a way to help you guys out. If we can make you trust us, we figured that maybe you would make us the sash. But why would you need such an item?
Boo, silly man. I already told you, I need it for a spell.
Maeko-chan, this guy isn't a magician. He doesn't know what you're talking about. Yes, he may be wise and an elder, but he doesn't know magic like yourself. He is the boss, though. He is a boss. Basically, Maeko-chan has been researching a spell that would allow her to travel to another realm. Why would she desire such a power? Imagine being stuck, far away from this village. You don't have any way to return to your loved ones. To make matters worse, you're in a place you don't know, with beings unlike anything you have seen before. Now, let's say you had a power that would let you go anywhere you want. Where would you go? Ah. Okay, I think I know what he's going to say. Are you saying that? Yes. Even if they weren't aware of it, they must have subconsciously felt that they were different from you. They only wanted to go home. Ah, there you go. So subconsciously the Fox Girls have been Maeko has been wanting to make a gate, to go to another world, but possibly it would have sent them home to the spirit world. Maybe it's possible, I guess.
Home. Kinda, I guess. I just want to cast a spell to see what would happen.
She's just in it for the curiosity. She wants to know, if she can do it, and also where will it go.
Su-chan told me that if I ever felt like it, I should ask her first and go with it. So I did, and since she didn't warn me about anything, I figured it was just like any other spell.
I think it's normal, Maeko-chan. Whether it's humans or spirits, everyone wants a place that they can call their own. A place where they are accepted for who they are. Isn't that right, Elder-sama? Yes, I'd agree with that.
But you accept me for who I am, don't you, Takani?
Aww. I hope he does. I would certainly feel sad if everyone ended up rejecting me simply because of who I am. Surely, not all spirits are good at heart, but perhaps we have been too quick in labeling them all evil. Yes! We're winning over the elder at least. Miyo still doesn't look too convinced, but we're making progress, guys. For a moment, I saw the elder's eyes wander sideways towards the room Narumi and Machiko had moved to, and his gaze softened. Unfortunately, some of us have suffered quite a lot at the hands of spirits. It will take time for people to come to terms with those feelings, Takahiro-kun. Wow. Okay. So yeah, a lot happened in that scene, and a lot with Miyo went through a lot. She's probably traumatized for at least a while. But yes, serious stuff, serious business is happening, and the feels for the Fox Girls are kind of happening as well. So what we're going to do, guys, we're going to call this episode right here. Looks like we're just entering the room that off to the side that Machiko and Narumi are in. So we're going to find out next time what is going to transpire between Narumi and Machiko. We may also learn some more stuff from them, or at least just maybe make some more progress in the negotiations between the Fox Girls and the villagers. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. As always, if you enjoyed this episode, please give it a brilliant big thumbs up, and also leave your comments in the comment section down below, just saying what you think of the game so far, and just anything else you want to say. I always enjoy reading them, and also just let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Will Miyo be, be won over by the Fox Girls. Who knows? But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!